The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Sonic Web Studios specializes in custom web design, app development, social networking, search engine optimization, domain registration, email marketing, online stores, and more. Since our birth, we have been designing and developing immaculate websites and providing web solutions which are a cut above the rest. As a leading web designing enterprise, we have a team of extremely talented web designers who are well-focused and have the experience of working on multiple web developing platforms such as PHP, Magento, custom WordPress, and more. Sonic Web Studios has been helping businesses of all kinds, whether big, small, established, or startup, impress their audiences with exemplary web solutions. We don't just create beautiful and functional websites. We give you a complete online solution with the main goal of enhancing your yearly revenues. We aim to give your business the online exposure and brand acknowledgement that will help you in achieving increased conversions leading to profitable sales. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show. It's time to give a shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international award-winning author Mian Mohsen Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, then you'll love Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia. Available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. It takes place in 4 countries with 2 strangers and 1 target where truth is an illusion and those you love will be the first to go missing. It's available in paperback and ebook on Amazon. Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia has garnered great reviews and is even loved by Hollywood celebrities including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today. Order Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia, now available at Amazon.
It's now time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartradio, YouTube, iTunes, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Mike brings you great guests and interesting people from all across the globe. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another great episode of the Mike Wagner Show.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give an official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international award-winning author Mian Mohsen Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, and 1 target, where truth is an illusion and those you love be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia has garnered great reviews and even loved and endorsed by Hollywood celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today before it goes missing by Mian Mohsen Zia, available on Amazon. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can check our Facebook page at facebook.com/The Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, and Apple. Coming soon to Podbean, Buzzsprout, Pandora, and TuneIn. And heard worldwide on Geo 7, Radio Public, Himalaya, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. And follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. And for some great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com and check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast for t-shirts, pop sockets, hoodies, and more. And for more great gift ideas, including throw pillows, tote bags, phone cases, and more, go to Amazon.com and check out Mian Mohsen Zia's store. Also check his books, Missing and Once as well. Go to Amazon.com/Mian Mohsen Zia. And also, we encourage you to give generously to the Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com. You can also support us on Anchor FM/support and also on PayPal under the Mike Wagner Show as well. Make sure you do so today. And she's backed by popular demand, singer, songwriter, very multi-talented lady from Hollywood to Los Angeles. And of course, we also She also shared her stories about growing up on the streets of Hollywood and making music and making it into the Los Angeles music scene. She previously did Thouartthat and also Goodietwoshoes. And lately she has expanded ever since we spoke last. She was nominated as Best New Artist for 2021, and she's also got The Pedestrian, which is out on video, nice little cartoon version. Also, we'll be playing Starshines, her latest. We'll be playing a few minutes on the Mike Wagner Show. Live, ladies and gentlemen, from the Plus Studios in beautiful downtown Los Angeles. Once again, backed by popular demand, the very, very multi-talented singer-songwriter, Sayed Sabrina. Sayed, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us once again.
Hello, it's so wonderful to be here, Mike, and it's so good to hear your voice again.
Well, it's great to have you back as well, too. And you did a couple of songs for us, Thouartthat and also Goodietwoshoes, and you had an amazing story growing up in the streets of Hollywood, and you're up in Los Angeles now, and you also got some great news to tell us as well, and you also have got some more news. We'll be playing one of your new songs in just a few minutes on the Mike Wagner Show. And before getting to all that, give us an update. Quickly tell us how you got started again.
How I got started? Well, I think I was born ready. I was performing for my neighbors and anybody who would hear me at such a young age. I just wanted it to be, like Liza Minnelli or Danny Kaye or someone that I saw at a young age, and then, on television, watching old movies, and then listening to rock and roll. I thought, oh God, well, I want to be a rock star. And then, music has always just been a part of my life. So I think I got started at such an early age performing that, I can't really say when it took off or anything. It just kind of has always been going. and honestly, recently, being nominated for the Best New Artist for the Independent Blues Awards is pretty spectacular, and it's great to be noticed. So that means people are listening, and I love my fan base. I love everyone who reaches out to me, and especially during the pandemic, the last year, so many, wonderful people reaching out, letting me know that they're listening to my music was, it just meant the world to me. And so, I can't not make music. I'm, even if I'm not doing anything out in the world, I'm just constantly writing. I have to.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a lifesaver indeed, especially during these times.
And of course, especially during the times too. And what else have you done, especially during the pandemic? And last time we talked, what were we doing the last time we talked up until now? So give us some updates, and also give us some of your projects you've been doing during the pandemic.
Well, last time we spoke was in the middle of my tour. That was incredible. It was really great. We got to go to New Mexico, Arizona, Texas. It was really fun. I was really lucky to have the players I had on the tour, and we got back, and the pandemic started. And being an artist, I've been staying busy, working on a new single actually, and that will be coming out probably very soon. And we did some music videos. So I did a claymation music video, and that was for the song The Pedestrian, and that was pretty fun. We got some really good feedback from that. Funny story, while making that claymation video, the clay started drying out on me, so you could see in the video it just I did what I could. It was a pandemic video. We were on lockdown. It turned out pretty cute though. Sans editing, not sans editing, but lots of editing, and sans more clay that I didn't have available. Anyway, we have a new single, and this one is Starshines. It's a lyric video that we just have released, and it's oddly enough, it's about the time my experience as a child being a little rebellious punk rocker hanging out on the streets with my friends. So there's a lot of great context in that song that I've had some friends, old pals, reach out to me and say that they took note of that, and that meant a lot. It's a fun song. I have a violin in the song, and that would be Cosima Luther, and she was just so wonderful to work with, and I don't know what else to say about that song. Oh, well, we the beginning of the song, we put some pretty neat sound effects in there, tried to make it sound like the cityscape, of someone talking to another person, asking if, they're going down to hell, because that was a place that we actually hung out at quite often and sometimes lived there. It was an abandoned hotel on Hollywood Boulevard. And so that's a thing there.
Huh. That's rather interesting. And you also talked about the pedestrian doing a thing with claymation. What inspired you to do the pedestrian in claymation? So how did that first come about?
Well, I had some clay laying around, and I was messing around with it, and I thought, well, this would be fun just to learn how to do something like that, teach myself some how to make a little cartoon, little story. And I ended up making a little doll that resembled myself, and it turned into this idea for a video. And part of the video, I also put in some of the home video that we did when we were on tour. So that was kind of neat that we could do that. We projected it onto the background wall. I keep saying we, like myself and the third party, but
of course, you wish you had your bandmates to do that too. It's like it's always good to have others jump in on the fun. And if I were to make a video on that, I definitely have my kids, and my kids love doing clay. Even if it's Play-Doh, it's like, or the advanced clay you find at Hobby Lobby or any art store. It's like, making clay figures is a lot of fun.
Oh, it's totally fun. And I learned a lot. I also learned that I was using absolutely the wrong clay material for making claymation, which is why it dried out so quickly on me. And I just used what I had, and it worked out perfectly because I was having fun. And that's, so it's a pretty cute video, and that's as far as I'll go with that. No, but yeah, it was fun. I think I'd like to try that again, and use different materials and maybe more paint, things like that, medium. I don't know. I think that would be fun. I enjoy being creative.
And it sounds creative, too, that I remember watching some claymation as well, too, going back to Davy Goliath, and I think there was also another claymation, I can't think what it is. It was like in between that time, and then you had...
Gumby.
Yeah, Gumby, that's right. There was Gumby and Pokey, and I think there was also, of course, you have the claymation of those...
Davy and Goliath was pretty awesome, though.
Oh, my gosh, you also learned a lot, too, and I think that took hours and hours and hours. You got new technology. You can throw in the claymation along with the CGI animation. Makes working on clay a lot easier, and I think there was another one. I think it was those Christmas specials from the 60s. They used claymation, and they were total masters of it. Oh, my gosh. Was it Rankin Bass or something? Wow.
Yeah. Oh, incredible. I mean, they had so many of those holiday movies. Yeah. I think you're right. They had Rudolph,
Rudolph,
Santa
Frosty,
Claus
Santa Claus, and I think there was Snowman, whatever it was.
Yeah.
It's like,
the Island of Misfit Toys.
Yes,
which I can relate to.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And of course, it's not even Christmas time, but then maybe we can play it during Christmas time. And I think you had the producers of Wallace and Gromit that took it to another level with claymation. This is so amazing.
Oh yeah, that's so incredible. I love all that stuff. I love cartoons and all that kind of talent, just
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yes, it does. And of course, we'll talk about your previous two and what's coming up for you as well, too, along with playing Starshines in just a minute. You listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget, Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give a shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international award-winning author Mia Molson-Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, and 1 target, where truth is an illusion and those you love be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Molson-Zia has garnered great reviews and even loved and endorsed by Hollywood celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today before it goes missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon. Also, The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on themikewagnershow.com. You can check our Facebook page at facebook.com/The Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, and Apple. Coming soon to Podbean, Buzzsprout, Pandora, and TuneIn. And heard worldwide on Geo7, Radio Public, Himalaya, and more. Take The Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to The Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. And follow The Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. And don't forget to check out the merchandise at themikewagnershow.com. And for more great gift ideas, go to amazon.com/Mia Molson-Zia and check out his great books. And if you're looking to donate to The Mike Wagner Show, please do so generously at themikewagnershow.com. We also encourage donations at Anchor FM/support and also PayPal.com. And The Mike Wagner Show, make sure you give today. We're here with the very, very multi-talented singer, songwriter, and backed by popular demand, Sayed Sabrina here on The Mike Wagner Show. And we had her on before talking about Thou Art That and Goodietwoshoes. And maybe just give us a quick rundown about those 2 singles. And if you got some other songs to talk about, feel free as well.
Sure. Yeah. Well, the new single, Starshines, like I said, was about my time living on the streets in Hollywood and that time period. And I'd say the entire album has a story, an underlying story. Goodietwoshoes is also about being a little down and out and what it means to just, the simplest of things, just to be nice and kind, to someone, and how important that is, and it's just a cool, grooving song. On the album, it's a short version, but the first take that we did when, we have I think it's 9-minute long version, and
wow.
Yeah, we couldn't stop, playing it. It was really fun. It was very catchy, and I have Bobby Watson on bass and Brian Head on drums, and it was just amazing. Them playing, and we were literally looking at each other and laughing while we were playing. It was so fun. And honestly, the players that I had on that album, Thou Art That, I could not have asked for better players. I mean, these guys were phenomenal. They were all so wonderful and easy to work with. And I was so blessed. I'm very grateful that it turned out the way it did. I stayed true to the sound of how I originally wrote the song. So when we went into the studio, I made sure to direct them in such a way that not much was altered from the original way that I heard them in my head. So in some regards, that, to a lot of people would say, oh, when you go into the studio, things get different. They change. You want it commercialized or, so it becomes easier to listen to for a lot of ears. And honestly, I think as a music lover, not just a player, I like being challenged, and I like listening to a lot of music that has thought behind it, and you could tell that there's so much detail that's gone into the songwriting and the way that players are given freedom. And so that's what I tried to do. I incorporated a lot of that into the songs. It was pretty fun, and I'm sticking to that theme of staying true to the sound. And I'm currently working on putting out a single, and it will be on vinyl only.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, so it'll be like old school 45, and it's been really fun and honestly really challenging because you're trying to find a song. Mm-hmm. It's not an entire album that sounds great together, and this is something that I've got to create where I can capture the listener immediately and get their attention.
Mm-hmm. I remember those old school 45s, and I used to get them for like, what was it, like 99 cents, went out to $1.25, $2, and I think before that, you can pick them up for like, nickel, dime, quarter, 50 cents, 75, and all that. I remember those 45s, and they still sound great to that day, and I'm glad they're coming back, the 45s.
Yeah, and it's amazing. I guess the new generation of music listeners that buy their music really want to have that and feel that, music, not just, having it on their laptop or it's a thing. It's like, a gourmet meal, I guess, where you make your meal from scratch and you're not just buying it at the drive-through,
Mm-hmm. Right. And of course, the soon-to-be collector's items start a new generation of collecting vinyl and 45s and everything, and CDs. Well, CDs can be collector's items somewhat, but not much value. But albums are certainly making a comeback, and I'm looking forward to what you have. And speaking of the 45, the vinyl, and other music, and where can we find all your music at, especially the 45 vinyl, and how can they get a hold of 45 also?
Well, you could buy any of my music on Amazon, Apple Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Bandcamp. And then you could find me on YouTube and Facebook, any of the, Twitter, Instagram. I think I'm even on TikTok. And yeah, I'm pretty easy to find. And my music's pretty easy to buy and listen to. And it's exciting for me to talk about just being able to have this ability to put my music out there and have listeners and reach people. It's a big deal for me, and I have to say I'm so appreciative to be back on your show. It puts a positive light on our future, because right now, I think during this last year, a lot of the artists, musicians have been hurt so terribly because a lot of us, that's all we do is we make our music and that's how we survive. Mm-hmm. And we don't have day jobs, a lot of us. And so, I was very blessed to just get so much support from the music community, and it's such an interesting thing. I think the future of music will be changing drastically just because our outlook on life is changing. I think people are more in tune with themselves because they've had to be left alone with themselves.
Right, yeah. Yeah, and yours truly too. So yeah, I mean, we all get creative or have to be creative. So yeah.
Yeah, and it's just such a wonderful thing. Right now, I'm working towards playing out again, and I'm pretty sure I'll be back in the mid to late fall performing live, and that's going to be pretty awesome. Being able to see people I haven't seen in so long that follow my, musical path. And I'm pretty excited about that.
And we're very excited as well, too, for you. And we'll be playing your latest Starshines in just 1 minute. You listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Also brought to you by our official sponsor of The Mike Wagner Show, international war-ring author Mia Mohsen-Zia of Missing, available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. We'll be back with the multi-talented singer-songwriter Sayed Sabrina with Starshines after this timeout.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention The Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley, and I'm an American actress and a TV host, and I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real-life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. You know, it talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mia Mohsen-Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamohsenzia.com. Missing, available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from The Mike Wagner Show. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on over 30 podcast platforms, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, Apple, and more. Coming soon to Podbean, Buzzsprout, Pandora, and TuneIn, where The Mike Wagner Show interviews great guests, cool conversation, lots of laughs, coffee, and more. Take The Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to The Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel, and follow The Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today.
Hey, this is Ray Powers. And if there's one thing you can count on in these unpredictable times, it's that you're in good hands getting some great radio, courtesy of The Mike Wagner Show.
We're back with singer-songwriter, multi-talented Sayed Sabrina from Hollywood to Los Angeles here on The Mike Wagner Show. Also named Best New Artist nominee in 21. Just had an amazing year and also came out with Pedestrian and more. Right now, here's her latest on The Mike Wagner Show. Here's Starshines from Sayed Sabrina right here on The Mike Wagner Show.
Hello, my old friend, that's right, it's me again. This time let's
Great song by Sayed Sabrina. That was Starshines here on the Mike Wagner Show. And once again, tell us where can we find that great song, Starshines. And once again, tell us where can we find your music and your website.
Well, thank you. You can find it on Amazon, Apple Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Bandcamp, and YouTube. And you can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even TikTok. And thank you for that. Yeah, that song was crafted specifically with a certain soundscape in the beginning of the song, and I had as well as the guitar solo sounding very 1980s retro sound, and that was done very purposeful, just so it could take you back in the listener back in time and take them to yeah.
It certainly does. And what else can we expect from you in 2021 and beyond, Sayed?
Well, I'll be touring again, and you'll find me out there in the world performing at different venues, and I'll probably start with California and move on to places like Las Vegas, Arizona, probably head back to New Mexico and Texas again. And I will most likely also be in the other direction, and places, like I said, out here in California, go to, Sacramento, I say Ojai, San Francisco, Santa Cruz, perhaps. But you can find all that information out if you look me up and make friends with me somewhere on some platform.
Well,
yeah.
And also, speaking of where can we find you, and of course, we'd have you back on the Mike Wagner Show. And Sayed, just want to say a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely amazing as always. Looking forward to having you again soon. Keep us up to date, and don't forget to keep in touch in 2021 and beyond. And once again, tell us where can we find your music, what's your website, and how do people contact you?
People can contact me by going to, I guess it would be at sayedsabrina.com, and you can leave me a message and we can talk. Let me know what you think. And you'll find me on all the different platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and I'm out there on Amazon with some albums that I've previously released, and I'm on Apple Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Bandcamp. And I will be playing again live in the fall, so I highly recommend reaching out and going to my website and looking up my dates and just keeping, posted on all that is happening in the future with my music. And let's see. And as far as the voting for the Independent Blues Awards, I'd really appreciate it. So after you listen to my music, you could go to makingascene.org to vote.
Makingthescene.org. We will keep that in mind.
Yes, please.
Sounds good.
And thanks again. I want to just let you know I'm very appreciative to be here on your show, Mike, and I want to thank the players that were on my album, and thanks to all the listeners and who were there and those who are new. And be good to each other, because you never know who's got the blues.
Exactly, that's right. Once again, Sayed Sabrina, multi-talented singer, songwriter, musician from Hollywood, Los Angeles, and Mike Wagner Show. Sayed, a very big thank you for your time. You're always amazing, and looking forward to having you again soon. Just keep this up to date, and don't forget to definitely keep in touch, and maybe a few cartoons or so, and maybe we can watch them on a Saturday morning with your claymation.
That would be so awesome.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley, and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. It talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamotionzea.com. Missing, available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Sonic Web Studios specializes in custom web design, app development, social networking, search engine optimization, domain registration, email marketing, online stores, and more. Since our birth, we have been designing and developing immaculate websites and providing web solutions which are a cut above the rest. As a leading web designing enterprise, we have a team of extremely talented web designers who are well-focused and have the experience of working on multiple web developing platforms such as PHP, Magento, custom WordPress, and more. Sonic Web Studios has been helping businesses of all kinds, whether big, small, established, or startup, impress their audiences with exemplary web solutions. We don't just create beautiful and functional websites. We give you a complete online solution with the main goal of enhancing your yearly revenues. We aim to give your business the online exposure and brand acknowledgement that will help you in achieving increased conversions leading to profitable sales. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Thanks for listening to the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartradio, iTunes, YouTube, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and themikewagnershow.com. Please support our program with your donations at themikewagnershow.com. Join us again next time for another great episode of The Mike Wagner Show.